Yeah, so we slept. On our 5th day, we had to get again, clean our rooms, make them ready, pack our stuff, bring our stuff into the basement, and then there were 2 things you could do, or more or less 3. So there was ice climbing, which I did, there was cross-country skiing, which a lot of people did, and then some just walked around and enjoyed the last day. So I did actually ice climbing, which was pretty fun. We met at the hotel there. We got some helmets, some garnets, and some, oh, I can't remember what they're called. Crampons. They were called crampons, which is pretty much just things you put on your shoes, which have pretty big spike things everywhere. So then we walked into a little canyon, that was pretty amazing, because you couldn't go down there with normal shoes because it was just very tiny ways and very steep and not fun to go down there, because on the bottom there was a river, and if you fall in that river you end up in the lake under the ice and no one can help you. So that was a little bit crazy. But we went down into the canyon and there was one waterfall that was completely frozen, so we climbed up there. And at the beginning he was telling us a little bit what we should do, but not really. And I was standing at the back and he was then, "You go first." And I was like, why would he hate me and say that I need to go first? It's like, why? I was so scared at the beginning. So he had you on a string thing. I don't know what it's called. So he secured you so you couldn't fall into the water or something else. And then you will just climb up. So you had 2 spike things on your hands you were putting into the wall. Then with your feet, it's like, I think I have a video, I'm not totally sure. Maybe not. But I think I have videos from other people, so I can show you them.
I will demonstrate. Yep, look where it's gonna hit. Right on. Now we'll hold the weight. Sometimes, as you may see right now, there are holes in the ice. Sometimes you can just hang the ice axe in the hole, and that will hold the bottom weight.
I just remember to
Well, I'm used to hitting a ball, so I should have some strength.
What's it in?
It's hard. It's hard.
but it went pretty well. I was very scared, and sometimes your legs were shaking and everything was shaking. You were like, oh, why am I doing this? But we all did it once. We were 6 people, everyone did it once. Then who wanted did it twice. And I did it twice because I was like, I'm not paying that much money just to climb up a thing one time. So I did it twice. Pretty fun. Yeah. Then I think it took like 3 hours. Afterwards we went back again. Again, feet and hands just frozen. Frozen. So we went back up again and then had like an hour where we ate again some lunch, packed up our stuff, changed into comfortable things, and then at 2 o'clock we all went again on the bus and the drive back home began. This time, unfortunately, I had someone sitting beside me, an Italian guy, pretty nice one, and we were pretty much sitting beside each other most of the trip, which was very nice because you could talk a little bit. And first we drove back to Kiruna because we had to give back our snowsuits. There was also a toilet break. Then the next stop was at a restaurant where we ate some dinner, which was rather cheap, and you got food. I had like it was the only vegan stuff, and it was pretty much just vegetables out of a pan. But you got that, you got some bread, some salad, a drink, and some coffee or tea. So we got all of that. Also had our toilet break, and then drove there. We watched, before this we had a little bit of a quiz. Afterwards we watched again a movie. We watched Sherlock Holmes 2, and then we had one more stop before the night, last toilet stop, and then drove through the night, which was terrible. Again, not much sleep, but yeah. And then at 10 o'clock we were back in Stockholm finally. We saw the sun again, which was pretty amazing. You could actually miss it even after 2 days. You were like, sun! Which is so nice because right now it's also sunny outside and it's so pretty. The sun is already going down, so I'm glad I filmed it now because half an hour longer and the sun will be down and it will be dark. So yeah, we came back, packed our stuff and went back home. I unfortunately went home and then went directly to a seminar. So I had a seminar directly after, which wasn't that great, but yeah. And yeah, that was my trip. That was the last part. I hope I got some footage for you. It was such an amazing trip. I'm so glad I went there. Because beforehand I was like, yeah, I don't really want to, yeah. But I'm so glad I went because it was such a great time. And yeah, I hope you like these videos. If you have some questions, leave them below. I will obviously answer them. And if you have the possibility to go to the northern parts or Lapland in Norway, Sweden or Finland, do it. It's so amazing. We did so much fun stuff. I really enjoyed it, so I'm very glad I went there. I definitely want to come back there because it's so amazing. And yeah, so that's it for these videos. I hope you liked them. If you did, give them a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And I will see you at my next video. Bye!